Hi everyone, my name is Reverend Carol Kiama, and these are the thoughts of a shaken pastor. Last week I got to share with you the story of my friend Timothy and the lesson that I learned from his life, that we should live with eternity in mind. Today I want to share with you my second lesson. I'm going to call this person the misguided warrior. I first saw her from a distance. Then later on in life I got to know her a little bit closer. She was an icon, a high achiever. Like myself, she was a warrior princess. She fought hard and she lived well. I got to admire her tenacity and her spunk. I saw a lot of who I wanted to be in her. She fought hard. Was her life perfect? No, not by any stretch. But she lived it valiantly. She gave her life over to many causes. She fought for many battles, some for herself, some for others, and some just for society. She embodied everything that I wanted to become. Brilliant, beautiful, big mind, big achievements, greatness. Along the way, she got a chance to meet and make a decision for Jesus. And then later on, she seemed to walk away. From a distance, I celebrated her rebirth, and I mourned when she left. Life moved on and we were on different divides. Sometimes I felt I should have said something, but I never did. Probably in her bigness, I felt small. I got intimidated. Or perhaps, like most of us, I felt I had the time. And then she bowed out. She had fought so many fights, fought for so many causes, won big time sometimes. But I kept asking myself, did she invest in the one fight that meant the most? The fight or the battle for her soul? It reminded me of the story that Jesus told of the rich man. What does it profit to gain the whole world and yet lose your own soul? And so her life taught me my second greatest lesson, that though there are very many battles that we can invest our lives in, the only cause worth fighting for is the cause of Jesus Christ. I want to share with you the words of this hymn, Onward Christian Soldiers. Crowns and thrones may perish, kingdoms rise and wane, but the church of Jesus constant will remain. Gates of hell can never against the church prevail. We have Christ's own promise which can never fail. Onwards, Christian soldiers, marching us to war, with the cross of Jesus who has gone before. God bless you.